And once again, let's see what messages our spirit guides, our angels, our galactic councils, our ancestors, source, God, creator, the most high. Whew! You're all welcome into this party. Thank you for being here today. You watching this video right now, all of our guides, both of ours. Okay, everyone that's going to join us on the timeline. Welcome to the party. Thanks for coming in today. If the title brought you in, most likely there is a message here for you. This might be a message that has to do with somebody that you hold near and dear to your heart, somebody that you've been thinking a lot about lately, or it could be directly related to you. Just know that the roles can be reversed. Energy is fluid. Also, this is a timeless read, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to watch the video. All right, so let's get started. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we'll be premiering my very first video. It's called Monday Night Spank Down. Should be pretty fun. Check that out every Monday. We're looking for 3 of these cards. We're going to go ahead and clarify them with a regular Rider-Waite inspired deck. Right here, we're working with the Psychic Tarot. Okay, the first, woo! Okay. So the first card that we have out here is Fulfillment of Wishes. Fulfillment of Wishes. I don't like that glare. Do you see that? Do you see that? Right on the card. Oh, collective, the feeling I'm getting from this card is that you have been waiting and you have been struggling and something came up that lent you a hand. It might have been unexpected. It might have been something you have been waiting on for a long time. Either way, it's allowing you to move forward, move upward with a lot less weight on your shoulders, okay? I feel like you have just been waiting for this thing to happen, and it's just so close. It's so fucking close that you're standing on it, right? But you just can't touch it. Like, things just keep coming in and keep tripping you, and you keep getting up. But it was starting to feel like you had bricks in your pockets, in your in the hood part of your hoodie, right? And now something came in to where you're able to grasp everything that you are waiting so long for, that you're working so hard for, and now you're able to see all the work that you've put in through this whole time. You're starting to see the results of that particular thing growing that you planted from a long time ago, but also you're starting to see that energy sprout out some new seedlings. So some new things might be coming out of that harvest as well. So very good. Future's looking bright. You are looking happy and content and stable. And yeah, I am sensing a bit of loneliness in your win here. So we'll see what is going on with that. But if it's not happening now, it will be happening soon. There is going to be a surprise coming up that's going to, fatten up your wallet if anyone still uses that. But yeah, a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of seeing what you've been working so hard for. Possibly a firm foundation. Collective, male or female, it doesn't matter. I do feel like there's going to be opportunities of love coming up in your energy that is going to allow you to trust, okay? You're going to be able to trust this person. You're going to be able to rely on them. You're not going to have to think twice about whether or not you should contact them because it might be a burden to them. This is going to be somebody that is a stable person in your life. Okay, I'm hearing for once, somebody that is strong, somebody that knows themselves. doesn't have to be a male just because it's on the picture, okay? Male or female, it doesn't matter. These are just energies. Please remember. This person might know people, you know, so they have access to certain luxuries, or just, you know, knowing people is, you know, a big thing when it comes to success. As they say, you know, it's all who you know. So this person is just going to be, you know, there. They're going to be there to help you out and not even having to bat an eye about it. Okay, so you also got shadow. This glare is really annoying me. I don't think we could get away from it. Okay, so we have fulfillment of wishes, number 9, firm foundation, number 4, and shadow, number 18. This shadow card, I felt like, you know, hello, shadow work. Looking at yourself, realizing what has been holding you back, the actions that you have been taking or deciding not to take, the decisions that you've made, the words you have spoken. Taking a good, long, hard look at what exactly got you to where you are headed. Just feel like you really are growing up, collective. You're meeting your shadow with the light. And you're making friends. You're able to see, yeah, that could be a strength if I thought of it this way, if my intent was different. Or yeah, that could definitely be a weakness because I'm just, you know, I rely on it too much. You know, whatever it may be. But you're starting to balance out is the point here. The point is balance. Okay, so you're able to look at yourself in the mirror. You're able to balance your strengths with your weaknesses, your shadow self and your light self. We all have this. It's okay to have an ego. I know the word ego has gotten a bad name. It's okay to have an ego. You need to have some ego, or else, you know, ego is what allows us to see the value in ourselves. And if we're not able to see the value in ourselves, then how are we to expect that other people see the value in us? Ego keeps us from lifting others up at the same time as we're getting buried. We are not put here to lift others up just to be buried by their weight. No. We're here to lift each other up, yes, but not to the point to where it's a burden. And if it's a burden to lift other people up, that means you have some shadow work to do. And I believe that you're doing it or have done it. Or you know, we're all continuously learning, don't get me wrong, but there's a pinnacle. There's a point of somebody's life where they really are able to make changes, and they're making it from a soul level. All right, so let's put these cards down for now. I'm going to go ahead and clarify these. I might bust some more of that deck out in a little bit if I'm called to. Again, I really do appreciate all my new subscribers as well as my loyal VIPs. Thank you so much. Upon opening the deck, I see the Hermit card and I see the Devil in reverse. Okay. Right here, baby. Right here. Okay, because your shadow self can be led to having double energy if you have too much of an ego, right? A hermit is definitely answering the call, answering God's call to come in and to stop and think about, you know, some of the ways how you've been living, and you know, a lot of reflection. You can't have self-reflection. You can't do shadow work. You can't do any of that in double energy. Okay. So let's see first what's going on with this fulfillment of wishes, okay? So something that you've been waiting for or been working for so long. None other than the star card, my friend. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. You really accomplished something. I can feel the energy of that. There's a huge accomplishment here. And you're just like, finally, man, finally my time has come. I deserve this, and you do, collective. And it's just amazing energy right here. You are at peace. You're celebrating this. It could even just be a moment of enlightenment. It could just be, you see things clearly now. The clouds have lifted. What is this? The Eight of Cups. As I say the clouds have lifted. You might have just decided to walk away from a situation that was not getting you anywhere, and just that realization took the bricks out of your pockets, took the bricks out of your jacket, and you just feel light and you feel free. Okay, what is going on with this Eight of Cups? Let's see what's going on with that Eight of Cups, please, Spirit. Talk to me. Talk to me, babies. Talk to me, babies. The Empress. Whew. You've decided to choose stability. You've decided to choose things that are real, things that don't jukes you. Okay, 10 of Rods. There was a burden here. Some of you have decided to leave the nest, to turn your back from your mother in particular, or from somebody that was just, that gave you love but was, might be a little too attached. It was a burden. They might have not let you think about things in the future. It doesn't have to be a mother. It could be anybody that was, that loved you unconditionally, but also didn't let you be free. Didn't let you feel good about the decisions that you were making. You had to hide things from this person, or else you'd feel judged. Yeah, you felt like you were stuck in a certain way of thought, or in a certain routine, or in a certain expectation that you were finally able to let go of. What's going on with this Eight of Cups? Too many cards. You walked away from somebody, collective, that was holding on too tight. Okay, it was a codependent relationship. You might have let this person go. The relationship was getting stale, and it was getting to the point where it was actually holding you back. Okay, so you had to walk away or run with this Chariot card. You realized that somebody's love, although they were doing it with love, was holding you back quite a bit from accomplishing anything more than you were. They're keeping you in one spot, and you came to the realization, collective, you came to the realization that this wasn't fair to you. This was comforting to this person, but it wasn't comforting you anymore. The relationship was no longer a healthy one. And so you stood up and you said, you know what, this is comfortable, and I know this person cares about me, and I know I've been doing this for a long time, but it's no longer comfortable. When you are comfortable, you are no longer growing. You're not open for the new possibilities of different things coming into your life. You're not growing. When things are uncomfortable, that's when you grow. That's when you meet new people. That's when you get electricity around you. That's when you start tempting fate. That's when you start really living. That's when you're plugged into Source, into God, and say, you know what, I'm ready to take on whatever it is that you put in front of me. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready to grow. I don't care in what direction. I'm ready to be enlightened. And that's really exciting, and that's awesome. That's an awesome feeling. It feels like you are, literally floating on air. It feels like you're high, and you're just high on spirit. Just the knowing that you're being carried. And, when you feel that tug, then you know that a spot that was once comfortable is no longer comfortable. That's a tap on the shoulder. That's a tap on the shoulder, and it was a tower moment for you. It was a moment that you had to decide, and it wasn't easy. It was a moment that you had to really have a lot of courage to walk away from the situation or this person or this schedule or whatever it is. But you were ready. You were ready to break those chains. You were ready to be that emperor that does what they want, not because they're comfortable, but because they want more out of life. They deserve more. This emperor was ready to go get it, to go get whatever it is that is calling to them with this King of Swords. Somebody gave you hope. Somebody inspired you, and you turned around and you took it and you fucking ran with it. Something or somebody. You were inspired. You were given hope. It could have been when you went into hermit mode. Okay? Firm foundation. This person here, collective, I could be referring to you. Don't get me wrong. It could be that you're meeting yourself through this shadow work here that you're doing. Through the enlightenment you had with that hermit card, it's like you faced your demons. You faced your demon. You faced what was your version of a demon that lived inside you. And you said, you know what, fuck you, demon. You're not that bad. You're not a demon. Okay, I love you. I love that part of myself too. I just need to heal. I need to grow. I don't need to hate that demon. I just need to look into that demon's eyes and say, hey, I see you. I'm aware of you, and let's heal together, right? This was your destiny. You were kissed and you were touched. Okay, by Spirit, King of Rods, that gave you the balls, that gave you the courage, collective, male or female, to rise up to this situation over here that was becoming uncomfortable and that was becoming no longer what you were all about. You were all about this at one point. You were all about it. But something or someone came into your life that changed you, that gave you the desire to want more, to change, to transform who you are. It could have been a death. It could have been, wow, look what I have now. Look what I've thrown away. Look what I've taken for granted. What am I doing with my life? What do I want out of this time? Who do I want to do it with? What kind of energy do I want to surround myself with moving forward? These are the questions that you didn't give a fuck about before. In the past, you were a very wishy-washy fucking person. I hate to say that, but that's the first thing that comes into my mind, and it's exactly what I'm trying to say, okay? Person that didn't know what the fuck they want. A person that wasn't good at making decisions. In fact, didn't like making decisions at all. What do we have here? The Five of Swords. Someone that fought for things that they themselves didn't even know what the fuck they were fighting for. A very unevolved emperor. Somebody that just wanted things to go their way, but they didn't understand why they wanted it that way. They always had wanted it that way, and they just never thought things all the way through. Very, let's see what feels good tonight, all right? But not ever planning for the future. Not ever thinking things through. Okay, so you've done a lot of growing up here, a lot of maturing. Queen of Swords in reverse, it came out actually. So we have the Queen of Swords here, the Queen of Rods, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Rods in reverse. So there's somebody cut you off, collective. Somebody cut you off. You were really hurt about that. Someone told you off right here, okay? Either before or during your realization, your conversation with yourself, your conversation with your demon. You got put out. You're still defensive, but you're looking at that Queen of Swords in reverse, and you're like, fuck, man. That person kind of had a point, right? That person kind of had a point a little bit. A little bit. Ten of Swords, yeah. This person might have been the one. It doesn't really matter. I think this person helped you decide that you didn't want to be in pain anymore, that you could not do this anymore. I think another energy, though, came back in. And see, this energy brought you down to your knees. The following energy could be somebody different, could be a different circumstance or a different situation that enlightened you all on your own, not needing somebody. That is what gave you the strength, okay? Just like in the service, they break you down and then they lift you back up. That's what happened to you. Give me more on this Ten of Swords, please. That is what happened to you. You're like, I am fucking done with this. I can't take this pain anymore. I'm going into hermit mode. I'm going to go talk to my demon self. And you came out seeing what fucking motherfucking changes that you need to make. And you had the balls to go and make them. Four of Rods in reverse. This is swimming around, though, in my hand. It's a Four of Wands. It could be reversed. It could be upright. This person could have been someone that you had a long-term relationship, possibly was, marriage or children together, or just you created a happy home together at some point. This could have been somebody that you had talked to. If it's not a marriage, it could just be, somebody that you had put together a home with, a stable environment. It looks like this person is, fixing this and that. And it looks like these are two females. So like I said, it doesn't have to be a marriage. It doesn't feel like it has to be. For some of you, long-term relationship, situationship, whatever. Whoever it is, you adore them. You appreciate them for being honest, for being part of their enlightenment. Yeah. Seven of Rods in reverse. You took away your efforts, your actions from this person, your emotions. You took it away, or they took it away. Yeah. They left you in hangman mode. They left you to think. They just keep saying the same thing. They broke you down. They broke you down. And that was their role in all this. Breaking you the fuck down so that you could rebuild, Sometimes you got to start that forest fire. I do not condone starting forest fires, okay? I just mean, sometimes you got to start over. Sometimes you got to burn it all down to start anew. All right, let's get 3 more cards, and then we will, let's see. A few more messages, please. Please. 1. Let's get 3 more. Take that one. Let's take 1 more. Thank you. Oh, that was too many. That is too many, Spirit. Let's give us 1 more, please. All right. So we got positive movement forward. Excellent. Patience and planning. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. obstacles and challenges. Okay. So, Spirit wants you to know, just because you are lifted right now doesn't mean there's not going to be some obstacles and challenges in the future, all right? So don't get, please enjoy, be happy, but let's think rationally here. Let's think, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. It's not going to be easy all the way through. Life's not easy, right? All right, so positive movement forward. Spirit is saying, let's take some leaps. Okay, you've been asleep for a long time, collective. Let's take some effort. Let's take some quick leaps to your happy place. The Emperor in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Nine of Rods. Look at that. We got this guy again, looking back. We got the Emperor and the Sun here. Let's see, there we go. So an unevolved Emperor is a real asshole, okay? They only want things when it is done how they want them. And if it's not done how they want them, then it's not done. Collective, you or someone that is close to you has realized that they are not going to be happy unless they are willing to be happy for other people. Somebody has realized that they are not going to be happy until they are able to find joy in the happiness of others. Somebody wants to make up for this. After resting up, someone's very enthusiastic to make up for what they have not focused on in the past. Let's move on. Patience and planning. We got the Moon card again and the Queen of Pentacles. Awesome. Queen of Pentacles is wealth. I'm feeling here that you are going to be tempted to be very distracted, collective, in your planning, okay? Things might not move as quickly as you want them to because you do. You feel the momentum. You feel the energy. You want to move forward with a quickness. You want to do good for yourself. You want to make up for things that have happened in the past. You want to do good for others. You want to give and do favors and whatnot. But then there's going to be people in your life who are going to miss the energy that you were in before, and they're going to call out to you, okay? And they're going to want you to seep back into the darkness, to seep back into the shadows, to keep secrets, to walk with no intent. And that's not who you are anymore, okay? Look, Seven of Cups. They're going to keep you in a state of confusion. They're going to help you to forget about all the new opportunities that are coming up. Don't let them do that. You have a lot of options here coming up, collective. You do need to pick and choose who you are going to want in your energy. That means not everyone's going to be happy, okay? You cannot be a people pleaser if you want to be successful. You cannot be a people pleaser if you want to be happy. You cannot please everybody else. Ace of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Cups, the upright. The Hierophant, okay. There's somebody that is in your energy that Spirit is saying, look, you guys are bound together in this life. Spirit is saying you need to shit or get off the pot when it comes to this person. Spirit is saying I could absolutely bound you guys for the rest of your days. But look, is that what you want? Is what they're asking. Is that what you really want? Because this is a contract here. This Ace of Cups here. It spilleth over. This opportunity might not be around anymore. Ace of Swords in reverse. This might be an opportunity that you skipped over, that you have been skipping over. And Spirit's saying, I can marry you to these people for the rest of your life. That's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling like you're married to a group of people. Five of Swords comes out again. Yeah, it's like your posse. But Spirit's asking you, do you want your posse is in a low place? You're going to be faithful to them just for the sake of being faithful to them? You're a star. You were chosen. You were chosen to see. You were chosen to lift up this posse. Actually, you're doing them an injustice by following this stale ass fucking schedule that you have with them. Like you're not all this codependency is what I'm hearing here and what I'm seeing here. You're a star. You're supposed to help them get out from the norm. You're supposed to help them and inspire them. You're supposed to inspire them, collective. This Nine of Rods energy. You're the star. You were chosen. You're the star seed. Get up. Let them know you're not that same person anymore. Let them know you're different now. The Lovers in reverse, under obstacles and challenges. Did you make the right choice? The Lover's card is a card of choice, and you said no. You said no to this lover. Ooh, the World card and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you might feel like you've made a big mistake with this lover. With this Ten of Pentacles and World card underneath the obstacles and challenges, I just feel like this person is a soulmate. We have many. The Tower in reverse. Lots of major arcanas here. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you want to fix something. You want to say you're sorry. With this Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you made a mistake by ending this. I do feel like you see a lot of value in this relationship, that it could have been something that is long-term. But there is slow movement here. With the Tower in reverse, I do feel like you want to heal this situation, but not yet. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're laying low. You're laying low. You're not offering anything right now. You might not be talking at all. Page of Pentacles. You want to make this better at some point with a solid offer. You want to be stable. You want to have money. You want to show this person that you've changed. You want to be able to show them something with their eyes, for them to actually see something to symbolize how much you've changed, how much that you care, and how much you want this to work out, how much you want to fix whatever this is. The Three of Rods. Something's holding you back from doing it right now, and it's that you're just not ready. Why isn't collective ready? It's your Pentacles. You still have some money to stack. It has to do a lot with Pentacles. Love is being put on the back burner. That's fine. But love is what took you out of the darkness. Just a little bit of a reminder there, right? It might be the same person. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. This person feels like they don't have any control over their money right now. They are high off of this, off of God kissing their fucking forehead and allowing them to see what it is that is happening around them. And they are no longer a victim. They opened up their eyes. They could see everything that's going on. And now they need to figure out a way to feel stable enough to act on this, okay? And so they're finding themselves having to make a lot of decisions, including saying no to people, not being defensive, and just rehabilitating themselves. I feel like this person puts themselves out in the cold, and so that's the kind of energy that is attracted to them. Just people that have been put out in the cold, because that's how they feel. All right. Oops. Yeah. You or this person, whoever we're talking about here, is just asking the universe, looking at themselves in the mirror and say, you know, please don't let me down. Please don't let me down. I know I want to move fast. I know I'm excited, but I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work hard to make me right. I'm going to make my friends and whatever relationships I have around me, I'm going to help them to, you know, feel right about themselves and to do better. I'm going to be that light. I'm going to be that sun in people's lives. I'm going to help people. And I'm going to be the example that they need to improve themselves and to improve their own lives. Because this person is in a circle of despair, of low vibrational thinking, of being stuck. And, you know, there is no stuck. There is no stuck, and there's no limit. And instead of grasping at hairs on people that are living their life and trying to, you know, take a whiff of their cologne or, you know, ride in the back seat of their nice car, you know, this person has decided to take a front seat. This person has decided to take a front seat, and they got their message, and Spirit is calling to them. Spirit is calling to their higher self and saying, you know what, it's your turn. It's your turn for that 9 of Cups. It's your turn to be strong. It's your turn to be right with yourself, to be confident. It's your turn for all the love in your life that you want. It's your turn for your 10 of Cups. All right, that has been your read. I found it to be most awesome. I hope you did too. This is Hard Knocks Tarot. I'm gonna spank that motherfucking ass tomorrow. So you better be there with your pants down, baby. I'll see you tomorrow. This is Hard Knocks.